Okay, I'm at the hotel still. This is our travel chest part two. Earlier I did the incline flies. I did 4 sets of them. We have available a bench, dumbbells, and the floor. So we're going to start out with the push-up. For me, the push-up is an old Army standby. You don't need any machine for this. As I remember it from Fort Knox, where I learned back in 1983, the standard was simple. Break the plane of your body and push back up. Just break the plane of your shoulders and then go back up. I do kind of a wide grip here. There's lots of different ways to do these. You'll see in the tutorials on our website, there's multiple ways to do the push-up. This is not a complete tutorial. This isn't really a deep dive today. It's just showing you what I'm doing on the road to kind of round out my travel chest day, okay? In my opinion, the push-up is probably the best single exercise that a person can master because it really is the ultimate portable tool for independence. You don't need anything but a surface to be on. Doesn't matter if it's concrete, gravel, carpet, whatever. Okay, now we're going to do 3 minutes rest. You can do this with or without dumbbells in your hand or kettlebells in your hand. It's just really, really important to have that 3 minutes rest in between sets. It's critical, especially, I'm 66 years old. I don't recover as fast as I did when I was 25 or even 45, okay? Give yourself the rest time. It's critical, just like having a good night's sleep. That rest in between sets is essential. So kind of winding down my little 3 minutes. We won't show you the whole 3 minutes. We'll go back and do our second set of push-ups. So this is my overall 6th set of the morning of strength exercises. This is my second set of push-ups. I'm going to shoot for about, let's say, 35 reps here. Let's see how I do. Again, starting out pretty strong, really breaking the plane of the shoulders good at the beginning. Getting a little bit sloppy here, but still overall pretty good. Nobody's grading us on this, folks. It's much more important just to get the work in than to worry about doing it perfectly every time. Should break the plane a little bit more here toward the end, but again, nobody's grading me. Get those last few reps in. Can really start to feel it in my chest here. And we're done. Okay, now time for that 3 minutes rest again. And we'll talk just a little bit more about the push-up. Okay, taking my 3 minutes rest. Next, we're going to finish off today with some arms. We're going to do some skull crushers. So first we did our chest only, which was our incline flies on the previous one. Then what we did was our push-ups, which are chest and tricep exercises. So now we're going to move into arms only, which is really triceps only, which is our skull crushers. Now look, I wish I had some 20-pound dumbbells here today, or even probably 25s, but 20s would be ideal. I only have 15s. So set number 1, I did 15 pounds, and I think I did a total of 30 reps, okay? Then I did my 3 minutes. Now I'm back here to set number 2, okay? Set number 2, I'm still at 15 pounds. I place my head properly on at the end of the bench here, okay? Just scoot your butt down a little bit if your head's not in the right place. A lot of times when I get down on the bench for the first time for the skull crusher, my head is overlapping the bench, so you just got to kind of scoot your butt down a little bit, okay? Old pros out there probably know a lot better way to do this, but this is the way I do it. Okay, just start out with my arms straight up. bend down to that 90-degree angle. They call it a skull crusher because it feels like it's coming back to hit you in the face. Now I try to keep both arms going at the same time. I think there's a lot of different variations of this. Again, on our website, there'll be a link to this on our website where we have multiple different experts talking about how to do the push-up or showing you how to do skull crushers, lots of different variations. Again, ideally I'd do a 20 or 25 pound weight here and not do as many reps. Here I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I just stop in the upright position to rest for a few seconds, just the same way you can do it with a push-up. Now here's where you really got to own it. I've got to keep pushing through. Okay, just these last few reps. See where I rest just a minute just to get the last couple of them in? That's where you can really own the workout. You know, all the time we talk about track, adjust, own. Right here is where adjusting and then owning it. Okay, I've adjusted what I'm doing on the road and now I'm going to own this workout. This is my 7th or 8th set of the day, of the morning. You've got to keep pushing through, folks. That last few, just keep pushing through. Okay, it's a great workout for the triceps. You can see I've got a really good pump here. For me, I've got a good pump. Okay, I'm never going to have, great big huge arms, but for me, this is a good pump. I broke my left arm when I was 17 years old. It's never been quite the same. It usually is the one that goes to failure first. So I've learned to just, kind of adjust to that. The right arm is what I use. I'm right-handed, so I use it way more of the time. But again, adjust our workouts according to ourselves, to what is important to us. Look, we have a BOSU ball here. Tomorrow, we're going to do a little BOSU, I hope, and some elliptical training. We've been here now not quite an hour. If you look at that clock behind me, it's about 10 till 5 in the morning, so I think we started a little before 4. It's been a good workout. Our next recording we're going to do for a video to show you folks travel on the road is going to be our shoulders and our dead bugs. We're going to take one of these pads, get some ab work done in, and we're going to go back to the incline and use it for shoulder work. But that's in 2 days. Remember to track, adjust, and own.